Hi, I'm Sharu, and this is the Vedic Astro Yoga update for the full moon that's going to be happening on Wednesday, May 10th at 2:41 p.m. Pacific time. The full moon is going to be in the Vedic lunar constellation Vishaka, which is at the end of Libra, and it is known as the star of purpose. And this is a great full moon for achieving your goals or creating new ones or visioning new ones, because this is really the end of Libra where there's the resolution of duality. It's the only place in the Vedic sky that has two gods ruling over it, or two gods in one, a dual devata known as Indra Agni. And it's really the indecisiveness that is notorious for Libra gets resolved at the end when the two merge together. And so, why did they put two gods at this place in the sky? Why did they do this? Well, because we start out with the new moon that happened in Aries at the very beginning of the zodiac, and then we come all the way around to Libra, which is exactly the opposite. And then there's this transition where we come back to the liberation, come back to the self. And it's in these places that we need to have more power and grace, really, to make the right projection. In a lot of Vedic rituals like sunrise and sunset, or full moons and new moons, dual devatas are often or even always invoked to make sure that we're going in the right direction. And so Indra, Agni, Indra, the king of the gods, which is the power aspect, bringing a lot of that vigor and strength and courage to your goals. And then Agni, which is associated with the sacred fire ritual, and therefore the priestly, like the higher knowledge. And so combining the power with the right knowledge in this place of transition, we can be assured that our goals are going to be going towards the right place, and we're going to reach our highest potential. This full moon is going to be incredible for artistic, creative pursuits. Libra, really one of the leading signs of artistic, aesthetic harmony. It's really that merging again of the alchemical two different polarities coming together to create a masterpiece. And so also we have Venus, who's the ruler of Libra, currently in the best place it can be, exalted in Pisces. And so we're really able to pull down these transcendent works of art and creativity and visioning, and really connect us to these higher states of awareness. And so, this is a great time to reinvigorate any kind of stagnant projects you have in your life. It doesn't have to be artistic or creative. Anything really, to just reinvigorate those goals that you have in your life, those projects that you have. And also, making a vision board and artistically recreate your future. This full moon can be interesting for relationships, because with Vishaka, again, there's that desire to merge two things into one. And so either it creates this really strong passion and devotion for new relationships, where we see this other person outside of us able to meet that merge that we're seeking within ourselves. And for relationships that are already happening, it can be kind of a disappointment, because it's really hard to maintain that physical merge in, of course, our physical bodies. And for instance, like those that have Vishaka prominent in at the time they were born, or when it's related specifically to relationships, there can be a lot of disappointments in the relationships, because they're trying to get two different people into one body. And so they're really seeking to merge this intense relationship, this intense relationality, this intense passion that's really difficult to maintain in the real world, or again, in these physical bodies. And so with the Vishaka people, there can be like the initial passion. When that diminishes, they can feel that it's broken somehow. And so during this full moon, we might get the idea to just do it all on our own, which is good, because we're starting to look inside of ourselves, and so we just have to be careful about projecting that lack coming from other people. This is especially true since Venus, the ruler of Libra, of this Libra full moon, is, like I said, in Pisces, which is this place of being idealistic and super devotional and looking for spirituality within relationships. And so it's really pointing towards that true eternal love is found in that spiritual merge. And this, down here on the earth plane, this could be really a difficult experience to maintain or to uphold. And so it can lead to those disappointments again. So if we project our source of connection outside of ourselves on our partners or some external form, then of course we're going to feel that disappointment, because they can't really bring us that true fulfillment. It has to be found within ourselves. And so that gets us into maybe projecting and not feeling appreciated by other people or by our partners. And so hopefully, this will get us to look back into ourselves to find the answer and to find our unique purpose, our unique offering in the world. So this full moon, really look into yourself and see what goals you want to achieve, which is the Shakti, or the power of this full moon in Vishaka. And look at your greatest potential, and don't look or blame outside of yourself for not achieving that. So on this full moon of purpose in Vishaka, enjoy visiting and recreating your life anew. Many blessings to you, and please share this along to your family and friends.